Closed mouths don't get fed. So many opportunities arise by just simply asking for what you want. Hey, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Mayana, a travel and lifestyle content creator. Today we're going to be focusing on pitching, something that every content creator, UGCer, and influencer needs to master. Whether you're trying to land brand deals, collaborations, or PR, pitching is always going to be your first impression, so you're going to want to make sure you have a strong pitch. So today I'm going to be giving you 6 tips on how to curate a pitch that allows you to stand out and land those dream collaborations. Plus, be sure to stay to the end of the video to access a free pitch template along with the ability to purchase my ebook, which will have additional pitch templates along with 100+ brand contacts for you to get started. Before we get into the tips, let's talk about my experience with pitching. I've been pitching since last November, so November of 2023. And since then, I've been able to collaborate with over 50+ businesses such as restaurants, hotels, experiences. I've also been able to land my first 4-figure brand deal. And then I've landed so much PR from brands such as Topicals, Good Molecules, Lancome, Mason Margiela, Bubbler, so many other brands. I'm like brain farting right now just thinking about it. But I've landed so much PR from some of my favorite brands and so many other brands that I see on TikTok, and it's simply because I ask. Closed mouths don't get fed. My mom used to always tell me that, and it's so true because you literally don't know how many opportunities can arise by simply asking and putting yourself out there. So that's what we're gonna get into today. Before we get started, if you're new to the channel, welcome. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so that you never miss a video. The first tip is to get to the point. When it comes to pitching, nobody wants to read a long, drawn-out email or DM. Brands get tons of messages and emails daily. You want to respect the brand's time by keeping things clear, simple, and concise. Start with a quick introduction about yourself, maybe 1 or 2 sentences tops. Then explain what your content consists of, and lastly, explain why you're reaching out or ask if there are any opportunities for collaboration. This could sound something like, hi brand name, I'm Mayana, a travel and lifestyle content creator focusing on travel, food, fun, and my favorite products. I'd love to share your product with my audience. Do you have any collaboration opportunities available? It's that simple, y'all. But let's jump into tip number 2. The second tip is to make it easy for them to access your social media profiles and your work. You want to make it as easy as possible for them so they don't hesitate. The quicker they review your work, the faster they say yes. And you're going to do this by including direct links to all of your social media profiles and your media kit if you have one. If you don't have a media kit, don't sweat it. They're not required. Some brands just like to see one. However, if you do have a media kit, you're going to want to make sure that you include that file or link it to that website. I like to do this by ending my emails with, looking forward to the possibility of collaborating with you, Mayana Mallory, and then I tag my Instagram, my TikTok, my YouTube, and I link my media kit. Quick and easy. The third tip is optional, but it can help you, and it's to include your metrics because brands love numbers and numbers don't lie. If you have a high following count, high engagement, or high conversion rates, that is really going to benefit you in mentioning throughout your pitch. For example, I have over 12,000 followers on Instagram, so I make sure to include that in almost every pitch, only because it can possibly give me a one-up against someone else who's pitching if the brand is looking to reach a wider audience. If your numbers aren't high, don't let that discourage you. Focus on other strengths like how many views you get or how engaged your audience is. You can also skip metrics altogether if they really don't fit your pitch. Brands want to work with creators who are impactful and authentic, so highlight what makes you stand out as a creator. My fourth tip is to shift the focus. When you're pitching to a brand, you want to make it more about the brand and what you can do to add value to them versus making it all about yourself and what the brand can do for you. I sometimes see a lot of pitches that are very self-centered, and you want to avoid that. You want to avoid saying things like, I want to collaborate with you, or I need this product, because it's not really going to resonate with the brand you're pitching to. Instead, focus on how working with you will benefit that brand. Maybe you can help them boost their exposure, create content that matches their vibe, or connect them with a new audience. Let them know what you bring to the table. For example, if you were a beauty or skincare content creator and you wanted to pitch to Good Molecules, I would suggest saying something along the lines of, I'd love the opportunity to collaborate with Good Molecules and create content that highlights your products while also educating my audience of beauty enthusiasts on how to build a clean, sustainable skincare routine. Always remember, it's not about what you can get from the brand, but what you can give the brand. My fifth tip is to always include your location, especially if you live in or live near a major city such as New York, Atlanta, Dallas, Houston, Texas, LA. If you live in or near a major city, including your location may give you the opportunity to get invited to a brand's in-person event or the opportunity to participate in a location-based campaign. My last tip is to be very strategic and mindful in the timing of which you're sending your pitch. For example, the brand Thayers just liked 3 of my Instagram posts, and what I wouldn't do is send them a DM or send them a pitch right now, because 9 times out of 10, whoever's on their social media account is just scrolling through their regular feed. They're not going to get back to me immediately because it's not during business hours. I don't even know why they're on the account. But what I did do was schedule an email for tomorrow morning for my email pitch, and then I'm just gonna remember to send a DM. I like to contact brands twice just because sometimes one or the other may not get seen, and I'm persistent about what I want. So yeah, what I also like to do is I always like to send emails in the morning or mid-afternoon, Tuesday through Thursdays, only because as someone who works a 9 to 5, my Mondays typically consist of me playing catch up with any emails that I may have missed Friday or over the weekend, and then on Fridays I'm just counting down to the weekend. So I feel like Tuesday through Thursday is the perfect time to send an email, because being strategic about the timing can be the difference between your pitch being responded to immediately or being forgotten. So you're gonna wanna make note of that and be very mindful, very demure. But yeah, and there you have it. Those are my 6 tips for curating a pitch that's gonna help you stand out and land the brand collaborations, brand deals, or get the PR scent that you'd like. To make it even easier for you to get started, here's a free general pitch template that you can customize for any brand you wanna pitch to. Don't forget to screenshot this. I've also created an ebook that you can purchase and download instantly to get examples of my pitches and 100+ brand contacts to get you started. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss out on more tips. Thanks for watching, and I can't wait to hear about all the amazing opportunities you land with these tips. Bye.